Hey, what's up, guys? Happy Friday. It's October 20th, right? And we're going to check on the bees real quick. It's been a little while since we've done an update, probably about 2 weeks. And real quick, happy birthday to Jan, Paula, Ed, and Emily. Happy birthday, guys. We were going to check these bees right here. Last couple weeks, remember, we started feeding these guys here, and these guys are full. You can see by a lot of activity. I'll show you in a minute. But I'm going to pop them open real quick, see how they're doing with the bugs. These guys had a little bit of a problem with small hive beetle, and these guys are full of food. I'm probably going to start feeding these guys too. The one in the middle, unfortunately, I don't think they're going to make it. They don't have enough bees. It's too late in the year for them to catch up. So let's let them do their thing. But anyway, let's open up and see what's going on inside. I'm gonna get the smoker ready, get my suit on, all that stuff. This will be a quick inspection because I got other stuff to do today. So anyway, hope you guys are doing well, and hang on, we'll find out what's going on inside the bees. All right, guys, we got the suit on and everything, as you can tell. It's hard to see through this thing with the sun glares off the mesh, but smoke them here a little bit. These guys are pretty calm, really, but I don't know why that rag's down there. The food, they've been sucking down this sugar water, as you can see. I've been filling it. I probably filled it 4 times. And we're gonna take this one off and see what's going on inside there. And you can see what I mean by the activity on this hive, how much is going on. They got some orientation flying going. It's beautiful. Right now it's probably like upper 60s or something today. And so these are the newer bees learning to fly and find their way home. So here's something you guys missed. I added this Swiffer dryer sheet. It's made to catch these little small hive beetles. They get on here and can't walk in it very good. Oh, that one seems like he's doing pretty good. But they get on here and get stuck. The bees can walk through it usually pretty well and don't get stuck here. I'd put some pollen here, pollen patty, and the girls have eaten it up. Those colony really bait for the small hive beetles. You can see it stuck these guys here. But let's see what's going on inside. A lot more up here because they had been up at the bottom of that feeder. So let's see what happens. I'll put a smoke on them. You want to see what the smoke's for? Watch. Like magic. Send them all down. And they don't squish as many either when they're down inside a little better. And that's what we use. It's one of the reasons we use the smoke. Alright, guys, so what they've done is they've taken some of that sugar water and turning it into what's basically fake honey. They dehydrate it down and they've been storing it in here because they're starting a lot heavier. I have some other frames. You see these guys are empty, these 3 frames here. So I have some I took this spring and I'm going to give it back to them. I didn't harvest it and give it to you guys. So I'm going to give it back to the bees so they'll have some for the winter. Alright, guys, so this is what I'm talking about. See all that honey? We're going to give this frame back to them. I'd taken it to harvest this year, but I decided I'm going to keep this one and give it to them. We're going to give it back to them probably in here where they're already storing the sugar water that comes from there. Alright, guys, and here is a new small hive beetle trap. It's a little trick. It's a Swiffer sheet, like I showed you earlier, that had the beetles in it. And this is new, fresh pollen patty. It's pollen and honey mixed together. And the bees will come up here and eat that stuff off, but also the beetles will be attracted to it and they get stuck in this fiber. Also, the bees kind of chase the small hive beetles around to get rid of them, and they'll chase them up on here and they'll get stuck. So now we're going to close them back up and we're going to put some food, give them some more honey. Sugar water. Alright, now we're going to take a quick peek at these girls and see what they're up to. I say girls because there's no drones left. This time of year they've kicked all the drones out. There's no males in the colony right now. They'll may come again in the spring. They're trying to close this hole off. This is one of their exits. There's a hole on this side for them to get out. They can crawl up here too. We're going to take this off temporarily, and I think we're going to feed them. Alright, so now these guys have a feeder. You see some old leftover sugar here. This will dissolve again. They'll come up here. Remember, they come in these corners to get the food, and then this piece here, and they'll store and feed some of that sugar water to the queen. You got one on here. I gotta remember to get the screen. And then let's just open these real quick. I'll see what's going on in there. And now it's time. We're gonna feed them. There's Jim watching from a distance. His allergies. Alright, let's get in these more water, sugar. And Elizabeth, I know you asked. I think I responded. The bees come up inside those plastic corners in that middle, and they can drink the sugar water. This keeps it from dripping down on them and keeps them from drowning in sugar. I gotta make up another batch for those guys there. You see they already come in here smelling it. But they can get in and out of this lid because there's actually, see how it's popped up there? They can actually crawl in and out with this lid on. Alright, so we'll make up some more sugar and then we'll be done for today, really. We got the small hive beetle traps back on. Everybody looks pretty good, so let's get some more sugar water on them. These guys will be real happy. Now have to fly as far to get food. Food's about to disappear. As soon as we get a really hard frost, all the flowers will be dead, and there'll be nothing else for them to eat until spring, really. So this is where I try to get as much food on them as we can now. All right, guys, that's it for today. We got them fed. We got the beetle trap taken on, or a new one put on. New one put on, another one taken off, and we got a little food on both of the hives and added honey to them. So anyway, if you have any questions about the bees, you can send me a message below this video, or the real estate market. The bees and the market are changing quickly. So anyway, if you have any questions, call, text, email, get in touch, or put a message in the comments below. Either way, I hope you guys are having a good Friday. Maybe I'll see you guys out tonight or this weekend, all right? Have a good day. Bye.